So dudes, Mr. Few the Aquarium Dude coming back at you. It's been a great summer so far. Hopefully you're enjoying yours. Sorry it's been so long since I posted my last video, but you know how summers go, you get projects going, but trust me, I've still been working in the fish room. As you can see, all my tanks are doing great, growing out. But today I want to talk about a tank I have not talked about, and that is a 30-gallon long. I used to have all South American cichlids in here, but I moved my angels out to the 55. I moved my pair of epistos up here. And so I had this tank, and a student living for aquatics, he also has a Instagram and YouTube channel, found this at a pet store, and I guess thought of me, bought it, and gave it to me. So it's an awesome flower horn. And so we'll see how he grows out. He doesn't have as much red as a lot of flower horns do, but he's a little shy right now. But as you can see, he is super food hungry. But this tank gets quite a bit of natural daylight through there. And so as you can see, the tank does not look good. And I was gonna clean it, but then I thought about this little Pleco I have. And he was in the 55-gallon, but he's starting to eat my plants. Got to go. So hopefully we can do two things here. We got a home for my Pleco, and we got a steady supply of food. I mean, this is a month's worth. I just have been neglecting this one. Compared to all the other ones, I just don't really get algae in here. So that being the only tank, I just don't think to do it enough. So hopefully those will be a perfect pair. You can see my Java moss, I super glued to that. Rock, he likes to hang out back there quite a bit. I added these two caves from other tanks just in case that flower horn goes after the Pleco. Plecos have a dorsal fin that's pretty sharp. If you've ever caught a catfish before, they have those spikes to them. They're really sharp. And so most of the time, if they get bothered by a fish, they'll kind of flex those. And they'll learn pretty quick that that's not food. And so usually you can squeeze Plecos into a variety of, aggressive, semi-aggressive tanks. So it's been a while since I posted. Hopefully you're enjoying your summer. And I think I'm gonna tie this in, and let's see what this looks like in 1 week. Dudes, I told you what it would look like after a week. How about 5 days? On Thursday, I put them in. It's Monday morning. And as you can see, the tank is totally clear. In the back, we get a little bit of algae back there. But for the most part, the whole front glass is clean. All of the plants and decor are all cleaned. You can see this little guy down here. He's the one that did it all. So, he seems very comfortable with this flower horn. Sometimes I'm sure they had some interactions here. But obviously they were positive because they don't seem to mess with each other. As you can see, this flower horn just looks so good in natural daylight. Flower horns actually grow about the size of an Oscar, maybe a little bigger, but they have a big nuchal hump. And so you can see he's starting to get a little hump on his head. When he's full grown, it's huge. It's almost like they have two heads, it's so big. So that'll be really cool. I'm excited for him to grow out. I'm really glad I found a good home for this Pleco because my 55-gallon just has these S repens that he's eating the leaves up on. So I had to get him out. I'm glad to see he's going to be in a tank that's constantly producing algae so that he has a good food source. And also really glad to see the flower horn doesn't seem to mind him. I've thought about putting a little school of fish in here. I definitely could. What do you think? Tell me in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, seeing what a Pleco can do in 5 days, make sure to leave that a like button. If you want to see some more footage of this flower horn growing up, feel free to subscribe. Have a good one. Mr. Few the Aquarium Dude, out.